Hi, I'm Barry Sahajian, and this video is a continuation of my Essential Bass Theory series. I decided I was going to go back to the introduction of music theory and discuss the fundamentals and the foundation. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break it down into the sections that I think are important to help you effectively use it. I have many more videos you can look at on Essential Bass Theory in sequential order on my playlist on my channel, and I'll give you a link right above if you want to check those out. If you like these videos, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos, comment, ask me a question, and throw me a like. Let's get started. Right away, I'm going to bring myself down to this corner over here, and I'm going to show you some things. We're going to be focused on the key of C because there's no sharps or flats. So you have C, you have D, you have E, you have F, you have G, you have A, you have B, and you have C. I know you already know that. So all of these letters in the key of C are represented by numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the octave. These are degrees of the scale. Then the next thing you have is Roman numerals, which represent the chords that are built on the degrees of the scale. So you have 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, and 7th chord. Syllables are basically used for ear training, have been for a long time, hundreds of years probably. So, and everybody learns this in grade school, so we're going to elaborate a little bit on this today. But do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and then of course do again, because we've completed the 7 degrees of the scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The syllables are called solfege. I would say most people can sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So the meaning of solfege, which is a French term, is a system of designating musical notes by syllable names. That is the meaning of solfege. Solfeggio is an Italian phrase. It means using the syllables for exercises. I'll try to put it in English so you might understand it. I use solfege for my ear training. Some of my solfeggio exercises consist of a melodic minor scale. If you'd like to give solfeggio a try, there's a very simple method called interval reference songs. Let's start with a simple interval of a fourth, a perfect fourth. That would be Here Comes the Bride. Do, fa, fa, fa. That's easy enough to remember using that reference. Let's try another one. Major second interval. Happy Birthday. Do, do, re, do. Do, do, re, do. Whole step. Complete the phrase. Do, do, re, do, fa, mi. Do, do, re, do, fa, mi. Okay, another one. When the saints come marching in. Oh, when. That's a major third. Oh, when those saints. We finish it up. Do, mi, fa, sol. Do, mi, fa, sol. But we're only concerned with the first 2 notes, so you can hear the interval of a major third. Do, mi, fa, sol. Do, mi, major third. Star Wars. Okay, let's do that one. That would be a perfect fifth from do to sol. Do, do, sol, do, sol. Star Wars. There's a way you can figure out a perfect fifth. Hopefully most people have heard Star Wars, but I'd like to suggest that You can use any of your favorite songs, something that you just hear, you've sung a lot or you've listened to a lot and is drilled into your head, and just use that as a reference for maybe the first couple of notes. That'll give you an interval reference song, the first two notes, or even a phrase. I'll go for one more, as it would be Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Over the Rainbow. That's a pretty popular song, but it's old. It may have missed some of the younger generation, and that will be an octave. Somewhere, do, do, da, be, do, da, do, 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 do. Okay, that's it for references. I'd like to go into this a little further at another time. Just going over those few things, you'll find that you recognize those intervals in other songs pretty quick. I'd like to go back over the Roman numerals. There's a little more that can be said about those. These represent the chords built on each degree of the scale. For purposes of this video, we're going to only talk about a triad. A triad is only 3 notes, and it basically is built by every other note. For instance, 1, 3, 5. That will be a major triad. And then 2, 4, 6. That will be a minor triad. That's how that works basically. But what I'd like to talk about is what each of these Roman numerals, what kind of a chord will happen on these Roman numerals. So the first one would be a major. The second one would be a minor, second degree. Third one, major. I'm abbreviating this, but you get the picture. The 4th degree would be a major, 5th degree major, and 6th degree minor. Okay, the 7th degree is special. It's a diminished. It has a whole nother set of rules for this diminished, which we can talk about, and I plan on doing that shortly. So this will be a diminished. We'll just call it DIM. Next, we're going to talk about modes. Modes are simply scales built from each degree of the major scale. So the first mode is the Ionian mode. Second one is the Dorian mode. Third one is the Phrygian mode. Fourth one is the Lydian mode. Fifth one is the Mixolydian mode. The 6th is the Aeolian mode. The 7th is the Locrian mode. We'll talk about these later, but for the most part, most musicians focus mainly on the Ionian, Dorian, and Aeolian, Mixolydian. I don't know, Ionian for sure, that's the major scale. And then Aeolian would be the minor scale. Mixolydian is quite popular too. It works with 7th chords. That should make that so popular. And Dorian is another one. I would place that last out of the 4 I chose. So basically what we have here are 5 subjects of music theory, all at the very foundation or the core of music theory. I could go on and will in other video tutorials, but I feel as though trying to absorb the details of each one of these subjects in one video is far too much for anyone to comprehend. So stay tuned. I'll be going over these one at a time, and we'll find and explore many of the aspects of music theory that can help you in your music. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you again.